Good morning, everybody. This is Mike from PC Classic Cars, back with another test drive video. Today we are in a really cool 1995 SVT Cobra. It has 12,161 original miles on it. And what is special about this car, it is one of 499 removable hardtop convertibles. If you're going to own a Cobra 94, 95, this is going to be the most collectible, and I definitely personally think going to be the most valuable of this body style Cobra in the very near future. So again, we have a 95 SVT Cobra. It is a stock 5-liter 5-speed. Pretty much everything on this car, front to back, all the way down to the original tires, is unmodified and original equipment. Like all of these, like I said a second ago, they're 5.0, 5 speeds, power steering, power disc brakes, factory heat and AC, all that stuff works. This car still retains all of the original exhaust, has the factory headers, factory exhaust, factory cats, factory mufflers, original tailpipes, so nothing mechanically has been changed. It drives like a 12,000 mile car should drive like. AC blows nice and cold. Kick that on since it is already warm here in Texas. All of your lights and all of your gauges, down to the cruise control, the wipers, all that stuff works on it. You still have your factory original radio, and it's got the little CD player down low. To be completely honest with you, I didn't put a CD in there, so I don't know if the CD player actually works, and that's a really common thing on these for those to stop working. But I don't have a CD, nor do I know the last time I owned a CD, so that would be something for the next guy. But the radio itself does function, and it does flip from AM to FM, and the volume buttons and all that stuff do work. Cosmetically, again, the best thing about this car, it is one of 499 removable hardtop convertibles. So if you've never seen these cars or don't know anything about them, this has a full hardtop that does come off. We have the original hardtop stand that goes with it, which sometimes gets lost. So that is really cool that we have the original hardtop cart. And then we also have the somewhat hard, soft like cover that goes over the back. If you take that off as well, that fits on the hardtop cover, and it sits there in your garage if you want to leave the hardtop and the boot off of it. And then this has the really nice original black convertible top underneath it as well. So these are really unique and very, very cool cars. I'm kind of shocked they only made 499 of them. I've had a couple, and every single one of them that I've sold, or every one of them that I've had, have sold right away, just due to the fact that they are extremely collectible and they're doing nothing but increasing in value daily. This car being a 12,000 mile car and being bone stock, I personally think that this is going to be a bigger dollar car one day, just due to the low production numbers, the low miles on it. It's just got it checks all the boxes to be a collector car. Cosmetically, to me, it looks like all original paint. There's a few little flaws and little imperfections, but overall, the original paint quality is very, very nice. The hardtop itself is in excellent shape. As far as cosmetic flaws, again, just small little imperfections, little touch-ups in the original paint. And then on the interior, it's super, super clean. It's the original interior. The only real flaw on the interior, other than just some minor wear from sitting in the seat, is the original rear view mirror here has a little S crack that you can see there. I actually looked for an OEM or an NOS Cobra rear view mirror, and I couldn't find one, so I left this one. Get on it just a little bit. It's always interesting driving one of these that has factory exhaust on it, due to the fact that almost all of them have Flowmasters or MagnaFlow mufflers stuck on them. It's interesting hearing the exhaust, or hearing the motor and not hearing the exhaust, because I'm so used to driving these with a loud exhaust, and that's all you hear when you get in the throttle. So it's a little bit of a change of pace when you hear the motor instead of hearing the exhaust. But it is really cool finding these when they're bone stock like this. As expected, it cruises like a brand new car. We're doing 65 miles an hour right now. We'll set our cruise control. We're doing 65. Well, actually, we're doing 64. Now we're doing 65, about 1,800 RPMs. And you could drive this thing across the country if you wanted to. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend that due to the fact that the The value is in the low miles on this car, but it's to each their own. If someone wants to hop in this thing and drive it daily, you could. Back on the interior, the dashes in these are susceptible to getting some cracks. This one's really nice. The leather in these is also really susceptible to getting really like ugly cracks in them. This one has a few minor little wear spots are just sitting in the seat, but nothing's torn, nothing's cracked, nothing's broken on the seats. The interior, as far as the leather goes, is actually in really, really good condition on this one. Door panels, headliner, visors, all that stuff is what you'd expect for a low mileage car. For the removable hardtop, you flip the visors down and they have these little covers that you pop down, and then you can release the hardtop from there. So you do that, and then you can take the hardtop cover off as well. Back seat doesn't look like anyone's ever sat in it. Has the Cobra mats. As far as the underneath goes, floors, frame rails, behind the tires, underneath the rockers, it's what you'd expect. This car is super clean underneath. I found no rust issues, no rust problems. Doesn't look like anything's ever been messed with. Again, it has the original exhaust, and it is super, super clean underneath. If you check out our photos on the website, pcclassiccars.com, we take really good underneath photos of all of our vehicles, and you can just see how spotless the underneath of this car is. Paperwork-wise, clean Carfax, no accidents, no damage ever reported, miles line up and are true and accurate. We have the original window sticker, we have the SVT cert, we have some original Ford SVT paperwork, we have a bunch of miscellaneous receipts. I have some of the little original paperwork for the hardtop itself. It kind of gives you instructions how to take it on, take it off, put it on the cart. So we do have a good folder of original paperwork that goes with this car as well. We also have the Marty report. They did make, I think it was just over 1,000 convertibles in '95, but there's only 499 of the hardtop convertibles that are black like this. All of them were black like this. Going down our bumpy road here, the suspension is all stock style equipment. It doesn't look like anything's ever been modified or changed. It performs well, no weird shakes, no weird rattles. It is a ready to go car. And again, the AC is blowing really nice and cold. It says it's 5:38 here, but it is about 8 a.m. on Thursday morning. We're doing our test drives before it gets hot today, so the clock works. It's just not currently set to the accurate time. Get on it just a little bit. Clutch feels great. It engages exactly where it's supposed to engage. Also, when you brake, it doesn't have any shimmies, no steering wheel shake. So mechanically, this car is ready to go. As I mentioned in the start of this video, it does retain the original date-coated tires from 1995. Going down the road, it has a great road feel. If I'm gonna nitpick anything on this car, the tires are a little hard. If someone put a brand new set of tires on this, it would even drive better, but it's not something that it needs to be done. But if you do plan on driving the car, just for peace of mind, it would probably be good to put a set of brand new tires on it and just keep the originals to go with it. But again, that's personal preference. If you're gonna just stick this car in a collection and let it sit there and gain value, leaving it on the original tires isn't gonna be a bad thing. But if you wanna drive it, I would suggest probably putting a brand new set of tires on it, just because the tires are over 20 years old. Overall feel, if y'all watch my videos, you know that I'm a huge fan of the 94, 95, even the 6, 7, and 8 Cobras. I love this body style. I know they're not widely respected in the classic car community, but they're gaining value very, very rapidly. And this particular car, being one of the 499 hardtop convertibles, is an excellent car. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a better one with the miles. These cars are just gaining popularity daily, so I love these cars front to back. They run great. They're easy to make power if you do want to modify them. Just great quality cars front to back. As always, I really appreciate y'all watching my test drive videos. If there's ever anything else that you want to see, have comments, concerns, don't hesitate to leave me a comment on the YouTube channel, or you can reach out to me at 903-820-1019. Check us out at pcclassiccars.com. We are also across all of the social platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and the handle is going to be PC Classic Cars across all of those platforms. And I will see you guys on the next test drive video. Thanks again for stopping in.
Mm-hmm.